welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Romanovska and I am a certified family law specialist practicing family law in the Bay Area. Today I would like to talk about 5 ways that mom should look in a lawyer when looking for a custody and visitation attorney. Number 1, experience. Experience is very important, and why it is important? Because I think that the wiser we get as a lawyer, the more refined our thinking becomes in terms of what is the experience with the court, knowing how each judge, knowing the system is going to rule. I would think that we become more careful in filing, for example, too many requests for orders, or less eager maybe to do things that we know might not go well. When comparing myself to when I was starting out, I listened to the client, I would go for it, and then find out something that the judge might not like. And so now I'm more refined what to file when, especially when it involves children. Number 2, approach. If you're looking for an aggressive lawyer, or are you looking for a collaborative attorney? I think for each approach there's 2 different things to think about. Aggressive lawyer in a custody case can result in permanent damage with your spouse, and with the court potentially. It's not always the best approach when children are involved. Sometimes you have no choice because the other side is so unreasonable and there is no way. I understand that's a different situation. So when looking generally in a very normal, I would say normal, what's normal, but in very ordinary, I would say, situation where there is not much animosity, or I suggest to do mediation, private mediation, and avoid court at all times when children are involved, unless it's completely impossible because of the other side. But I found that relationship with the other parent and it affects the child. Most importantly, it affects the well-being of a child. When parents are going through a divorce, it's already stressful, but when they're involved in a custody battle, it affects the child's well-being, because it's hard to hide the nervousness, it's hard to hide the animosity. It's just better to do mediation. And if I were in the shoes of someone who would look for an attorney, I would look for someone who is firm, strong, however, more minded towards mediation. Connection. Number 3. Do I connect with this lawyer? Is this lawyer gets me? Sometimes you feel that the lawyer is knowledgeable and everything else, but there is no connection, or the lawyer is distracted, or not 100% present, or has different values. That could happen too, where I personally interviewed a lawyer when I was going through divorce, and the first thing that lawyer told me, "Oh, you got so many gifts. I don't give my wife so many gifts." Well, guess what? I didn't hire this lawyer because he already judged me about the gifts, and I didn't feel comfortable. And the other lawyer on the other side said, "Well, you know what? You don't need to appear while you are in America. I will appear for you in Germany." And he knew much more. So connection, knowledge, experience, and approach. And lastly, communication. Can this lawyer listen to you? Is this lawyer pausing, hearing exactly, not just listening, but actually hearing what you're saying? Does the lawyer resonate? Does the lawyer respond to your emails on time? Do you have to call this lawyer 5 times to receive a call back? Those are very, very important things. I personally would not be able to work with a lawyer if I had to wait for an email for 3 days. Just not acceptable. I understand some lawyers going through a trial experience and they have this email that pops up and says, "I'm in trial." That's understandable. But on a regular basis, waiting for an email for 3 days or a phone call back, not okay. I hope that was helpful, and if you have any comments, ask down below. If you like the video, click like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!